Hi there. May 18th, 2014. I still have a pillow stuck on my face, so I slept a few hours only. And since 3 a.m. around there, just sleeping. Here it is. 9:50 already about. So the reality of this all, while everything comes around, and this is nothing easy to keep on going. I'm gonna having a moment to say a couple of things. My tiredness is really serious. I were yesterday again, and extortions. SODOMA shit, Argentina, so the word keeps on making the same all over, and we understand what it is. And this is what I'm gonna try and say. Del Khadri Bishkop Determinate Entre TEHY'LL ANTRENIMAL SHECHNISI In Likechti Chechad ADONAI SHECHALIM Gileki Echad Shechli Chadi Shechnisim Entre Techli Shechad ADONAI Shechti Sahanam Nayana Chalachim Dishansim Eltrenachti Shoechat Chaetali Shechat Rikel Chadish Nechachim Betin Shechalim Galei Shechit Chedish Nechalchit Eshkachim Echlech Eshechle Shachim Gal Metretika Cheshech Lai Tachel Chadish Chadim Gal Metri Nechal Dishka Chadish Nechoelat Ikesh Modladich Chadish Echlasim Geshmot ladik Chadi Eshecha Et Chani Shecha Dileshki Nechachim Gold Bletrim Menachti Echa Et Bladid Eshecha Et Cheichachi Shechal Bot Lemetri Yomavetli Chadi Shechachim Ve'al Chadi Shechachi Dechleiti Shechti Ma'an Chalchat Ginoma min Kemona Nikel Chadish Gerechti Chesachalam Getremot Lentrim Aventile Shechtat Dia Chadash Chadish Lesinim Gelin Kimetri Echadish Motladi Echad Atreini Echad Shechachim Gel Motladi Gel Chadish Gelachti Chechad El Metrati Gelchad Ashmot Ladei Nechti Soch El Shechal Chadish Echam Nel Metrati Gelchadi Eshechad Atreini Menchani Chel Hashachanim Nel Aikitrei Yachish Lechet Richani Shesef Nechet Chedi Li Shechad Nael Anachanim Gal Hitchai di Shechad and Chadi Shechli Shechai Nachli Shechim Antika Kiechad Ishnechad Chadasachli Trai Nachesh Intridi Niim Bol Klechad Anti Nechlush Echdi Isihim El Morachti Kitri Shechli Diechachad Galoe Metri Gelechti Shoechat and Mot Boachi Noshmot in Kopchachti Sveretri Dishachli Tiechet Enemenechti Zuz the Modlatri Tiechat Lelichet Lelesachli Shechti Betchachti Diel Shechti Chaat Hanim Spetri morfleti kathadias khat sakrisia shakti bentrita kumorflut shahem. Sportluda rachti, stit fine melachas. Enrique Manachla Feshe Chalpedicha Stakti Oceana Hashem Gelfiach Minach Lidachad Ishachid Insi Enrique Chachad Atri Manachla Shachad Mikeldi Kelech Dimos Prata Chlat Vikonchule Vitin Schnench Lech Vitachachad Schamblu Din Minachtisi Jullie Ketre Techlis Imitri Gel Nachata Chachad Aswami Clement Chicham Gelfit Femenachit Hachadish Belachachad Hinachal Chishachim Ilgitachti Gelchadish Machinach Ladish Shachirin Kachichad Ashnachal Chadim Gelmerechti El Kiechachad Sehenit Laechadish Chachanim Gelmetreti Gelkieshachad Adhanik Gelchidish Kel menachti kel tiechad ishmachanichti sachiidi chinin. Ini kel yechet leideshachat beti milikachti chet ashachat. Ol menachta kel tiechad ashachar litikachni insichi shachin. Melchachat kel menachti chal shachachim. Liechach motledadik neshachachim Nen nechichat atladiecha chatachim Elf lekiechat etrenim menchachat Elena shlapet echat reichachim Nemna Meshkal chachat Gelmochati kavarachti chad shachto chadat mesachim Init chaydi yeshachad chamen chiyat tel chad spotani. So I'm gonna say this. Last night I was walking the city of Buenos Aires, and like always does, the prophets of Baal with the possession of the Botrat and Klachim, seeking for Reresh Kachachat, telling Adonai Erechti Mila Ishachi Achat, Ge'im Ka Yisrael Kiyomot Rekim Katanot Yoras Ketzafi, Oechti Bekan Tochnu Loach Umorach Naini Erechti Secharat Non Lochti, Genafra Bethleti Ishachto Mati Atati Sochelu, Geni kae monachto kotod in boshkat namat bechidi intranot ole nachti kathadi soy no more feela achti snap ishke geni chadosh kidi ele kachti asachil yomota kapnu en lakinochet ashkidi viachto loachivonhu kiyomboch en stafnika baniki shketlidin chadi ADONAI chaydi shifi amen aradon mochi echad as efficiency in enlightenment lichef. So achato nien kadlech diem kod lerishech tvitin demokratien chatulim. And are the class of demons that whenever ADONAI says no, they says Lord says, and starts all obsessively to making a riot of demons are using as powers has to destroy insane work can be accomplished. גוטלמת רביבנטרי דסן חת לדינקי דשן חת לדינקי חת אשפוט לנמנחתי חכלים אומבלטרי כמנחתי שחורת חבי שחת לסיפים אומבלטרי כדחי שחידים כתנן. Another of the things is that they were, with the pardon of a lot of victims that they themselves give in to massive rape and murder, saying my associated. Brain crudo carnival cabrera anacondia and associated. Says that every one of my friends, woman's men, every one of the ones that knew me and knows me and knows who I am and what I do, and even I'm here, to be all homosexuals and prostitutes of the trousers of Sodoma, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Armed Forces. While the degenerates Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, homosexuals Sodomaki, which is not exactly homosexuals but demons, the way they die forever. The reality of this soul is like they are going to hell with the BLYTT and BLYTT because of what they mix up, forges, and uses of these prostitutes in evangelic titles, to saying that they could have put orders and established the right name of the Lord, glory and respect. So, for the evangelics which, inside of the armed forces, except for a list that are permanently raped, attacked, mutilated, destroyed, because of they says the truth and shows the truth, and they cannot escape, and they do not let space for they to go away, because of those evangelics and the inside evangelics hell's crap, abomination of those prostitutes in evangelics titles, the generation abominable grand whore, are permanently making the impossible, deciding and noticing like tellers, demons, when they are going to move, what they are thinking, what they are going to do, and when, and how, and who can help it, and if I can acting or be acting proud. With the same generation, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, with the whole profanation to my person, and much other, and still more, like the whole night and every night, for one part. The rest that generates rapists of whole gender, whole age as well, telling we are the evangelics, we come in here in the whole of the world, and everything as it's done, it is done because of us and thanks to us, and we are the ones that commence, and everybody does what we say to be done. Carnivals, brains, crudos, cabreras, anacondas inside Federal Police of Argentina, Airport Security Police, National Gendarmerie, CIDE, Metropolitana RDI, MPI, FTRT, CABA-ARGENTINA, Government of the City of Buenos Aires, Kirchner's, the Paranormal National Security Secretary, and the whole witches enterprises of Kirchner's and Milicas Argentinas, with the whole degeneration they all together are. So, the reality of Carnival praying Crudo Cabrera Anacondia, and them associated, like Fabián González, Ernesto Roncio, Jorge Barín, Mario Porce, Pablo Advano, Raúl Edica, Sebastián Gómez Tarsen, Fabián Panska, Emilio Roino, Edgardo Tolcid, Juan Namasia, Damián Quimbira y Selvan Damin Hernando are the ones, the heads of this older generation, which the ideas are all in the International Criminal Court. And these sickle armies of rapists, degenerates, murderers, that they themselves go and murders people all around, playing the manipulation and which is the devil, which is supposed to be me and us, goes all around telling this kind of things and saying that everything is just like they says. And this, like I just named, they says, of course, it's what we say and what we go for, and everything is done thanks to us, and we are making the world to the hell and to the beast. And they receives, like they says, they makes everything to be done, and everybody does, about they the same. Thing is, a pregnant woman which loves the husband and the family and expects to having the son or daughter to embrace him with a husband and a family in love, kidnapped from Israel, from the Jewish communities in Europe, from the Jewish communities in US and Latin America, in whatever to be found, even in Russia and other places in the world, to deliver into here for massive rape and destruction, saying, get it, get it, get it, you bit, the word would be, get it, you got more to hang on, and don't you dare to stain me with that shit, amniotic. You hold it in. And whenever there comes the amniotic, what did I tell you, you bit? Punching and saying, put it out, or I put it out myself. Still today, since 2005, especially since 2012 and on, and ripping the kid out of the love of the conceived for and about, telling that only they are going to say who burns and who's not, cutting the kid in two and saying, come on, you B, the B word, you cut more, the C word, fellas, to hang on and to carry. And also a complete family, just born kids, 1-year-old kids, 2-year-olds, 3, 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, year-old kids, 20, growing person, and on, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, marriages, younger, older, man and wife, one beside another in the same marriage bed, but two and pair two, that generates of them saying, let's go at the rhythm, we make it, raping one each other to both of them, one and another. Going for the mothers are all whores of us, with the fortune, with the generations that they says to be done, goes and raping the mothers, the same doing to me, done to my friends, but my friends first, after me, fights against the beast. And they says everything is done like they. Says for they to come in, and everything as it's done, it's because of them. And here's no confusion. There is no well done because of them, except for the people that they gives him for the being murdered, because of they says I'm the beast. They says I cheat you, and everything I give and everything I do is for the beast. So anybody will hear me and to be with me will be for the beast. So they are not giving well to anybody, and except to saying, come on and converse, do what we do, be with us. You are going to be blessed and everything's going to be okay. And there is no well, there's death. They are hell, and that's the way they dies. So everything on this, massive rapes to complete families, pregnant marriages, that they thirst to saying that I command to do. And there's the saying, of course, the tem Sodoma plecha. They says everything's done because of us. You hear the disgusting shit. We are going to give you a video here. Rise against the evangelic. Go. Cafisho versus horse. Grand whore. Cafisho Sodoma versus grand whore. And And I will twist the things, but I'm showing you the twisting. So easy. And in the middle of this all, this disgusting shit saying, of course, this is exactly what we know and always knew. And we are going to take what it's on us to taking because of what owns. We own and owns we to take. Which it is everything that belongs to us and everything that we are. And keeps on making this kind of a HE to ADONAI, this prostitutes. And I'm gonna give you again the ADONAI of Roma, Sodoma, grand whore, sorry, for you to understand this day. In the middle of this all goes and twisters, and with them and behind, with Sodoma Federal, Sodoma Ejército Argentino, Sodoma Kirchner, comes the other machinery. Oh, come on, don't you tell me, have you seen what I have done last night? Look at the picture, look at me, understand? Federal Police of Argentina Forensics doesn't lie. Don't you see it? Nobody to believe such a thing. Oh my God, please don't you dare to offense us. The liars is totally insane, we know it, always knew, of course. Suppression, disappear, and we're fighting against the beast. And the beast's ones turns to saying that they are going to do with this kind of a horse and that generates evangelics, the trick saying that the holies of God, Elia and Moshe, are going to be the beast, and the beasts are going to be the El-Kidesh-Kanachtari and fighting Yeshua and taking the place of Yeshua. And these crabs of it are going to be the BLYTT, the whole of the heaven, and Lucifer is going to get in Glotchani whenever destroying Yahweh. This says, and taking the Ruach Elohim and everything of God and the whole Chanikadi of Hashem, and they are going to be God. But I, the liar, is totally demon. Don't you see it? Everything is done because of evangelics. All that it's done is thanks to evangelics. I'm gonna give you this. This past week, we are on Sunday, which today is called At-Kimochmut Di'in, about actually the noir ages. Glitrim of Redachli Kechatri Dishkachti Chachat Anachti Bo Ontlenim in Shechat. Since Monday until today, which Monday is Elchot Inim at the Noir Ages, just came the reality of Enchovachli Tadish Chachiti and Cha'aras Daham. In the whole of the region of Yonah South, and counting the whole of kidnapped from the Israel, Europe, and the whole of the world, which the 98% of world lists, Adonai could help us, and with Adonai, as Adonai to do, rescued 98%. But from the whole of the world, not counting this region, were 1,614,214 persons, which implies 804,208 complete families delivered in Argentinian territory to being massively raped and murdered. But this and the whole ADD from the whole of the world, the whole of the states, calling government of the world, we command. There is a weird thing and there is a lot of people, but suddenly I'm going to show you. Am I supposed to lie rest? And from the whole of this region, especially Argentina, from Argentina just 2,114,814 persons, which were 1,020,114 families complete. Even kids just born 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. years old, massively raped and murdered. Just the 21%, and I'm gonna work for more, my supposed traffic of people. Che, decirle a los milicos que nos están quitando todo lo que tenemos que dar. Rape. And in the middle of this all, the reality of this is there is for about 11 years we came on saying to these pieces of horror entitled of evangelic saying, Lord, 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 mila, 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 HE ADONAI, serving hell and telling that the Lord is Antomun Monut, Munufa, just the devil again. And in the middle of this all saying, oh, we cheat the devil and we implement, we are helping it. Closing doors. Things that we are going to help it. And we are making what we got. And everything is just like we say. And goes all around saying, oh, here it's fantasy. And the mother is a whore. And the fantasy is such a piece of a penis, they says, that he longed for the largest ever ages. And saying that my whole friends are whole fags, sorry the word, and my whole friends' womans are all whores. My brothers, Mishbach HE TO Yeshua Elachachai Mashiach Adonai. And there's the saying that I discovered myself and I buried myself. And I were the whole night like so much longest ever times before, without no can have sex because of they prayed. Because of I were singing desperately like every night, and I didn't touch nobody because of they prayed. But are with the whole forgery and assembled photo saying, oh, he made an ear there, that, 21,000. You have no idea, and the most ever selected, biggest ever, oh my. So what the reality of this all is, first of all, I don't do because of I don't want. I don't do because of I am not that. And I don't do because of I am of Adonai. And because of I know my place. And if I get forced for the reason of you, prostitutes of grand horror, it's because of there you are trying to helping and assisting for the people of the United Nations, states, and the wholest worlds ever holding for the people in the states to not be destroyed and massively genocided like you are seeking, saying that I gotta be the beast. And you prostitutes of hell saying that I gotta be what the chiefs of police says gotta be done, pretended of legists and forensics, pieces of pedophilics and whores, and that generates all kind, telling that it's all demons for suppression and let this shit to be done, are working for this disgusting generations and the world to fall in pieces apart. And there nothing to be done upon a supposed delirers, supposed beast, to killing the whole of the chiefs of state that holds the states up against the abomination you all are, that you want to possess for the making abomination that you exist upon everybody, your business. So the reality of this is, whenever I get forced, I'm gonna kill you all with the whole shit you produce in my people and on me, forever. In the name of Yeshua, I'm gonna put you in there and you are going to wish never existed, and already sealed, stamped, forever, Shalah. So the reality of this all is, with the if I will ever be forced to have to suffer having sex with anybody or any kind of a shit like you have, it's not because of I want, never were, but because of you do what you do, and you are the shit you are. I never were this, and I won't ever be this, and all I've been suffered through my whole entire life, it were because of you and your kind, and all the shit that you still hold up, telling mercy and love of Lord, they gotta be saved. So you go to save Lucifer, and the holy chants of Letrida Sodoma Edrasel Kashkavach to the Kaftehati Dijiol, where you go with them, and play the, oh Lord, 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 you cannot do this to me, tell me it ain't not true, whenever you are not going to have no anymore, but the last ever breathing in your endless death. Shala. Understand Grand Hall, Praying Carnival, Cabrera, Crudo Anacondia, and all associated? That's what he got, and there's where you go forever. Hell. Shala. For the name of Yahweh, Avinu Malkeinu Eloheinu, Melech, God, Father. For the name of Yeshua, Elahahai, Meshiachah, Adonai, and for the name of Yah Elohim, the Spirit of God. Salah. And in the middle of this all, and Klometri dia Chatish Kadishachim bid intilim Che'echa. Spot lebentri Chadish Chatim Itliachat Prani Echanim. Bet in Kovletriman Chadish Kidi. Bet Anchachat El Mochi Shachatim. Nel Metretikal Shiecha Achat Tasaf REDEMI. Geltri Yeshachi Koelachti Metretikal Chachat Asmot Lalish Chadit. Intrelika Menachli Echa Sachat Demolan. Because of says this and that and the other. No matter who, no matter what, healing, possessing, manipulating, using, and because of they says they are our witnesses of what we say. Even a psychodiagnosis told about what Sodoma this evangelics tel chota kloecha dishkabachi varelutuf sodomiki kelmuchat says to be, and with a forgery that they consciously know and they are part of, and destroying the good guys permanently and making a site for Sodoma to reward and saying we win and everything we got is thanks to the evangelic. So https www us lausiastes miserable darking abominable crap Praying Carnival Crudo Cabrera Anacondia were and associated with, as well they'll be dying forever in the same Seol and never coming back not anymore for the name of Meshiachah Elachachai Melech HaMalachim Yeshua HaSeret Adonai Shalah Bontainti https www What is the patriot of Nestor Kirchner, Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández, Alberto Fernández, Socialism Argentina, and its Sodoma and Grand Whore like as about .int https www Government of the World, Head of At-Intri, Ma'anka Acha Navot, Argentina of Sodoma and Babylon and Gamar and Tilka Ichatif. .int Tilka Ichatif, writing THIKAICHATUIVF, and the rest you know, as I've been writing permanently, so you understand the words of this recalls, systems recalls in function key F4 OS recall, like I said, the last steel key and cleaner in my site and the last blade places in New York. Adonai to be with us like always were, and Oceana Hashem bless you, Aaron, Joshua, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry for this. And I'm sorry for everything, Israel. I love you all, and Adonai will be with us. Shalom. And the Oceana, we cry out for your salvation, Lord. Lord, this is my life, my truth, and my salvation. It's not yours, angelic. Never were and won't be. And Lord, in this worship, in this claim to Adonai, is for the reaching out, the understanding of the world, for the word is Adonai. Then, bless you, ADONAI, Joshua, bless you, Robert, and to you, Betty, and Larissa, and to everyone as Mashiach HaChachim, Melech HaMelachim, and Ahachai Yeshua, and to everyone that understands Yeshua and those which still don't, and under a victimizing state, are not the reality of Ishaya ilchad imi micha inachim ilechat ishkachati kiyama anachat afimot l'sem atladi shachi jamal vinifti al echta be'inkati yachachat afnet v'yidachim imi l'shkafech mot imot minahem manachet, which in Torah as well says and prophetized about Yeshua Hasaret Ham and came. Antlemet Revin Vechti Katmeli Shachim in Melim Ishket Inkerchat morphologically with Atlech Klot Kulbok Klech to Fumashmov Saim. And bless you. And understanding our suffer, and which we still also suffer criminal soul and the pain. I am sorry for everything, and we cry out for his salvation, and for ours, not for the lack of Bahmati, and for victims, the real, that Adonai recognizes himself, not any witch with power. Well, the reality of this all, I like to say clear. Of let even kat that is in kat gemokmeni zitachid giamanachti sachat atachim smeriv. Ishkat litri et chayta van kat nason malachti kat ishachti si smeriv. Manamach hava shalom. And I apologize for this. It's the simplest, practical, just what I'm using. The reality of mine is evangelic says what gotta be done, says that God doesn't let me to reach out and have nothing, and to be nothing, and cooperates in whole robberies, rapes, murders, and destructions all over, and takes the 30% of everything, saying that God will sanctify the sick of the generation does. And in the middle of this all, even chaps saying he to go for the seeking the job and not his level, and do not use no cheating and not manipulation like a devil to getting what Adonai doesn't give, and we are going to take that. Praying crudo carnival cabrera na cumbia, and saying don't you let it take no powers and go nowhere, and go no United Nations and nowhere, because we are not going to let it grow and having nothing, and every one of it's gonna be death. This is what gotta be done. Grand Hall. They are hells, and that's the way that goes to where it belongs. Hell. Forever. So sadly, I'm sorry my limitations over even affording the possibility of giving you a most greater ways, like any editor to putting whatever the track note, whatever to be. Simple music, graduating the music, putting a channel, talking with another and making it a special way, like not an advertisement, but suddenly to recreating a real thing, which able and capable, like me, anybody can handle, and especially I. So I give it as https www versus whole, nothing is on feed by the name of the Lord of Atmanachti. Roma Kilochat Abadnov. Grand Hall. There is no God, never were and won't be. Only the shadow of the Botukmak. These whole words are in the simple Bishkalchitra imskin minchihit. It's exactly the how is written at the translation, which remained written at the way it is called, and I just said. There is not a descriptive, over-translated. You have the Torah in the English HE as English or Spanish. You have the same words I told you. And this is the secret. You go for this and you take the pearl about the writing in the Torah. And with these words, point INT, F5, the same like before, check what it's all about, what I just gave you here. Adonai be with us, like he is and he will be forever. Shalom. Oshiana Hashem. Oshiana Mari. ASHKAV'DEGR'NHAE'HV AJHAZIHE'HYV This is 10:36. Buenos Aires. And I'm sorry for all that. Shouldn't be this way. I am from Buenos Aires. Da Happy Hachadish Linkin Harim. Menorali Hachadish Antiha Adlanim. Edrarechi Shachlit Achatasahan. Kelmanachachat El Shochathan Tirinam. Alejandro BLANCO.